This video is about famous Hollywood celebrities and people who passed away in October 2014 in the United States. Before we proceed, please subscribe to our channel to support us. Marcia Straman, she was born in April 1948 and she died in October 2014. Her age was 66 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was breast cancer. Marcia Straman was an American actress known for her roles in popular television and film. She was widely recognized as the mom, Marian Seldes, in the Honey, I Shrunk with the Kids film series and as Julie Cotter in the sitcom Welcome Back Cotter. Straman had a long career often portraying strong and endearing female characters. Elizabeth Pena, she was born in September 1959 and she died in October 2014. Her age was 55 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was alcohol-related complications. Elizabeth Pena was an American actress of Cuban descent, known for her versatile performances in film and television. She had memorable roles in La Bamba, Jacob's Ladder, and lent her voice to the character Mirage in Disney Pixar's The Incredibles. Pena's dramatic acting brought depth and authenticity to her diverse characters. Jan Hooks, she was born in April 1957 and she died in October 2014. Her age was 57 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was cancer. Jan Hooks was an American comedian and actress, best known for her memorable tenure as a cast member on the Saturday Night Live from 1986 to 1991, where she created numerous beloved characters. She also had a recurring role on Third Rock from the Sun. Hooks was celebrated for her sharp wit and versatile comedic impressions. Misty Upshall, she was born in July 1982 and she died in October 2014. Her age was 32 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was accidental fall from a cliff, likely from mental health crisis. Misty Upshall was a Native American actress known for her powerful and sensitive performances in independent films and Hollywood productions. She gained critical acclaim for Frozen River and appeared in August, Osage Country, and Django Unchained. Upshall was a talented actress whose promising career was tragically cut short, with her death ruled accidental after a mental health crisis. Marian Seldes, she was born in August 1928 and she died in October 2014. Her age was 86 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was undisclosed. Marian Seldes was an American actress with a distinguished career spanning Broadway, film, and television. She won a Tony Award for her performances in A Delicate Balance and was known for her elegant presence and intense portrayals. Seldes was also celebrated for her dedication to the stage, never missing a performance during a long run. Jean Black, she was born in October 1937 and she died in October 2014. Her age was 76 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was undisclosed. Jean Black was an American country music singer, best known for her 1960 hit song, He'll Have to Stay, which was an answer song to Jim Reeves' He'll Have to Go. She had a brief but impactful career in country music. Black's distinct voice and response song garnered significant attention. Jeffrey Holder, he was born in August 1930 and he died in October 2014. His age was 84 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was pneumonia. Jeffrey Holder was a Trinidadian American actor, dancer, choreographer, director, painter, and fashion designer, known for his towering presence, booming voice, and distinctive laugh. He famously played Baron Samedi in the James Bond film Live and Let Die and was memorable pitchman for 7-Up. Holder was a true Renaissance man whose artistry spanned many forms. Stephen Polus, he was born in August 1949 and he died in October 2014. His age was 65 at the time of his death and the reason for his death were complications from stroke. Stephen Polus was an American classical composer known for his prolific output of operas, choral works, and orchestral pieces. He was a Grammy-nominated artist whose music was widely performed by major ensembles and opera companies. Polus created accessible yet sophisticated contemporary classical music. Oscar de la Renta, he was born in July 1932 and he died in October 2014. His age was 82 at the time of his death and the reason for his death were complications of cancer. Oscar de la Renta was a legendary Dominican-American fashion designer Renowned for his elegant and glamorous creations, he dressed first ladies, Hollywood stars, and socialites, becoming synonymous with sophisticated American style. De la Renta's designs were celebrated worldwide for their beauty, craftsmanship, and timeless appeal. Paul Revere, he was born in January 1938 and he died in October 2014. His age was 76 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was cancer. Paul Revere was an American musician and band leader, best known as the charismatic leader of the 1960s rock band Paul Revere and the Riders. Known for their Revolutionary War-era costumes and energetic performances, the band had hits like Kicks and Indian Reservation. Revere was a showman who brought fun and spectacle to rock and roll. Terry Keenan, she was born in June 1961 and she died in October 2014. Her age was 53 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was cerebral hemorrhage. Terry Keenan was an American journalist and television anchor, known for her work in business news on Fox News and CNN. She provided financial analysis and reported on economic trends. Keenan was a respected voice in financial journalism, bringing complex topics to a wide audience. Robert Turan, he was born in February 1929 and he died in October 2014. His age was 85 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Robert Turan was an American politician who served as a United States congressman from Rhode Island. A Democrat, he focused on issues related to education and environmental protection. During his time in Congress, Turan represented his state's interests in Washington, D.C. Benjamin Bradley, he was born in August 1921 and he died in October 2014. His age was 93 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was Alzheimer's disease complications. Benjamin Bradley was an iconic American journalist and editor, best known as the executive editor of the Washington Post during the Watergate scandal. His fearless leadership and commitment to investigative journalism played a crucial role in uncovering the truth and holding power accountable. Bradley was a legendary figure who defined an era of American journalism. James F. Hastings, he was born in April 1926 and he died in October 2014. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. James F. Hastings was an American politician who served as a United States congressman from New York. A Republican, he was later convicted of mail fraud and conspiracy related to a kickback scheme, leading to his resignation. Hastings' career ended in scandal. Benedict Grochell, he was born in July 1933 and he died in October 2014. His age was 81 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Benedict Grochell was an American Catholic priest, author, and psychologist, a prominent member of the Franciscan Friars of the Renewal. He was a popular speaker and host on EWTN, known for his spiritual guidance and candid insights. Grochell wrote numerous books on spirituality and faith, reaching a wide audience. David Manker Abshire, he was born in April 1926 and he died in October 2014. His age was 88 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pulmonary fibrosis. David Manker Abshire was an American diplomat, academic, and strategy policy expert. He served as a United States ambassador to NATO and was the president of the Center for Strategic and International Studies (CSIS) and a leading think tank. Abshire was a respected voice in foreign policy and national security. Louise Daniel Hutchinson, she was born in June 1928 and she died in October 2014. Her age was 86 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was undisclosed. Louise Daniel Hutchinson was an American historian and curator, known for her work at the Anacostia Community Museum, part of the Smithsonian Institution. She specialized in African American history and culture, making significant contributions to preserving and interpreting the experiences of Black communities. Hutchinson was a dedicated scholar and advocate for historical understanding. Wayne Kennel, he was born in February 1927 and he died in October 2014. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was leukemia. Wayne Kennel was an American poet, awarded both the Pulitzer Prize for Poetry and the National Book Award for Poetry. He was known for his evocative, and deeply humanistic verse, often exploring themes of nature, love, and morality. Kennel's work was celebrated for its lyrical power and emotional resonance. Thomas Manino, he was born in December 1942 and he died in October 2014. His age was 71 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications of cancer. Thomas Manino was an American politician who served as the longest reigning mayor of Boston. A Democrat, he was known for his focus on neighborhood development, public safety, and constituent services. Manino was a beloved and iconic figure in Boston politics, deeply connected to the city's communities. Ox Baker, he was born in April 1934 and he died in October 2014. His age was 80 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from a heart attack. Ox Baker was an American professional wrestler known for his menacing presence and his signature finishing move, the Heart Punch. He was a formidable villain in various wrestling territories, terrifying audiences with his intense persona. Baker was a memorable figure in professional wrestling known for his unique character. Tommy Louise, he was born in October 1931 and he died in October 2014. His age was 83 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Tommy Louise was an American college football player, a running back for the Alabama Crimson Tide. He gained infamy for an unusual incident in the 1954 Sugar Bowl, where he came off the bench to tackle a Rice player. Louise was a talented player, but that moment became a memorable part of college football lore. John Best, he was born in July 1940 and he died in October 2014. His age was 74 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was lung infection. John Best was a professional soccer player who played as a defender, spending 6 seasons in the North American Soccer League, where he was a 5-time first-team All-Star. He later coached the NASL Sounders and served as a general manager of the Sounders and the Vancouver Whitecaps. Born in England, he also earned 1 cap with the United States national team in 1973. Rebel Steiner, he was born in August 1927 and he died in October 2014. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Rebel Steiner was an American professional football player who played as a running back for the Green Bay Packers in the NFL. He had a brief career in the league in the late 1940s. Steiner contributed to his team's offense. A knee injury ended Steiner's tenure at the Green Bay. He went on to play semi-pro baseball. Jeff Robinson, he was born in December 1961 and he died in October 2014. His age was 52 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was respiratory failure. Jeff Robinson was an American professional baseball player who pitched for the Detroit Tigers and Baltimore Orioles in Major League Baseball. He was a right-handed pitcher who played in the big leagues during the 1980s and early 90s. Robinson contributed to his team's pitching staffs. Cigar, he was born in April 1990 and he died in October 2014. His age was 24 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was osteoarthritis. Cigar was an American champion thoroughbred racehorse renowned for his incredible winning streak of 16 consecutive races in the mid-1990s. He was a 2-time American Horse of the Year and earned millions in prize money. Cigar was a beloved and dominant figure in horse racing, captivating fans with his sustained excellence. Thanks for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day.